Good morning, guys and girls. Last night was the first episode of The Amazing Race. A couple of things. I did not realize that they had stopped filming due to COVID and that they were restarting back up with the same cast. So it's nice that the cast actually get a chance to compete. The second thing, they started out in London, which was really cool for me because my daughter's son-in-law and my two grandkids live in England right now. My son-in-law is in the Air Force. My daughter just retired, so they've got a few more years over there. So it was kind of neat to see the things that the kids have been talking about when they come home. Last night, to me, the season seemed to be, or the episode seemed to be a little easier, I guess, than normal. Which caused a couple of teams to fall behind because they thought, it can't be this easy, but it was. The first thing they had to do was choose between the wall art and seek and find. The wall art was basically a puzzle that they had to solve and paste up on the wall. The other one was a seek and find of sort. They had 3 locations they had to find: Big Ben, Little Ben, and Diggy Ben. To me, the puzzle was the most difficult of the two. Especially when a couple teams didn't realize at first that it was a puzzle, so they just started pasting pieces up on the wall before they realized it was a puzzle. If I'd have had to do the two, I'd have probably done the seek and find. That one seemed pretty easy. And the fact that they're in London, people speak English, so it's easy to ask people where things are, versus some of the other countries that they go to where nobody speaks English and they're kind of just fly by the seat of their pants. Most teams flowed really well through that challenge. One thing that I didn't like starting out was Akbar and Sherry. The way that he spoke to her, number one, was not my style. I probably would have went off. You don't encourage someone by telling them that they're being a disappointment to others. And basically, that's what he did. Who are you playing for? You're letting them down. That's not, in my way of thinking, motivation. So that kind of rubbed me the wrong way. And in that first, the first pit stop, Anthony and Spencer came in first. Ryan and Dusty came in second. Raquel and Kayla came in third, Kim and Penn in fourth, Caro and Ray in fifth, Akbar and Sherry in sixth, Connie and Sam in seventh, Taylor and Isaiah in eighth, and Aaron and Natalie in ninth, Lulu and Lala in 10th, and Michael was eliminated. Like I said, the roadblock was hard to watch. They found the clue, but they wasted time because they thought that it was way too easy. Penn and Ray wasted probably 30 minutes of their time that they could have been racing because they're still looking for a clue after they found it. And it was interesting to see the two couples and how they handled the situation. The married couple, Penn and Kim, laughed it off, made jokes about it, moved on. Ray and Caro, you could tell that he was clearly embarrassed. And when she said something, he projected that onto her and was very irritated with her. It'll be interesting to see a long-term relationship like they have, spending every day together, working every day together, and a stressful situation, to see how that plays out. All right, then we moved on to the second hour. The detour was either throwing darts, both teammates had to have a bullseye in the same round, or cake decorating. Cake decorating sounds pretty easy until you realize what they had to do. They had to pick 2 flags that were from the European Union and decorate the cakes. And they had probably, 20 different flags out there that they had to choose from to decorate these cakes. I'm not a history buff. I couldn't have done it. I would have definitely picked throwing darts because it would have been easier in my realm. But most of the teams, surprisingly, picked the cake decorating. In that, they did pretty good. Ryan and Dusty came in first. That's my pick. Connie and Sam, second. Aaron and Natalie, third. Raquel and Kayla, fourth. Kim and Penn, fifth. Carol and Ray, sixth. Anthony and Spencer, 7. Akbar and Sherry, 8. Taylor and Isaiah, 9th. Lulu and Layla was 10th, which we thought they were going to be the ones that were eliminated because they were last. But after a little talk, they realized they're still racing, so they're still in it, even though they came in last at the pit stop. My pick from the beginning was Ryan and Dusty and the twins. After watching last night, I'm thinking Ryan and Dusty. Raquel and Kayla really did well. I was surprised. They killed it. So we'll see what goes on in the next race whenever they're somewhere else that they're not familiar with. So that's basically the take on the amazing race last night. I can't wait to see what's in the future, but I'm hoping that the challenges get a little harder, because for me it was kind of, that's it. We'll see where it leads. Anyway, that'll be all for today. I will see you guys probably next week. I am going out of town, so we'll see if we can get this done while I'm out of town. If not, it'll be the following week. Anyway, thank you for helping me start my new endeavor, and I look forward to speaking to you guys again. Have a great day.